B site. Becky over here holding down A, gonna have to call for that rotation. Flatroo, insane entry onto Equip, but Griller is just gonna put him on the marks, and just like that, Boros will as well. Immediately traded by sinnopsyy, just gonna be out here. Shike's right out of the window, and he is gonna be put to rest. Keoz taking space towards window, and Becky pops out like a whack-a-mole headshot, takes him down. 1 versus 2, and Becky could be doing it. 1 versus 3. He's just got to cut off a little bit more distance than sinnopsyy, the last player that remains. But look at how sinnopsyy clears this angle tactically, just surgically removing his head, and just tactically phasing. Can you appear out of the smoke like Houdini? You would have to. Finds keoz in that, and now the site is going to be cracked open for Preasy, but Boros immediately a response with the Galil out of the ramp. They do go twice onto A, and it does work. Forced to the jungle side. It is the entire team, and right here, sinnopsyy, if he just spams this smoke, he doesn't know how much is on the other side. Becky just stands up from the top of stairs and gets a headshot on the Flatroo. Shakes. Becky, the 2 versus 2. It's going to be the fake, and smooya with the headshot, getting right off the bomb, and 15 seconds left for Shakes to just try and cut these shots down, and he does. Cuts off a duel to the 1v1, and it's smooya on that 18 HP. Just got to try and get the distance down. Smooya, he plants the bomb down, and he sets himself up to try and clutch, but I believe his head is peeking above, and now it's going to be hunted down. Smooya walks up. He's got to try and handle the swing, and he does. Smooya is gonna love that one. A clutch for the man on ice, and he is back, screaming UKCS is back. Into ladder, whole team being Shakes and Griller. That's where they put the strength to this round. Interesting setup. Shakes to be the player to actually get the contact from this, and Flatroo has gone up the catwalk. Was flashed in here earlier, and now is again. Can he clear out house? It's only going to be 1, but his information gained as to the schemes, as to exactly what is planned. It's Boros to go exactly by any means necessary. He's taken out his teammate's head. sinnopsyy had that frag to begin with, but Boros had to make sure he had it in the bag, like he's got the second frag, and it might be a third, and Boros in versus 2 on the 5-7s now. And eventually, ooh, maybe there's your clue. He was looking directly at it, but Boros has missed the AK, picked up, and now keoz. Utility usage onto the B site, clearing out the middle of this platform. He can get the area that he needs to operate. Now, you go up for the fight 1v1. Keoz might have been spotted on the cross, and I think he was. Good job. 1 versus 2, and it is right out of the barrel onto your screen. A 1 versus 2 for Preasy, and you like clutches, smooya? Well, he's got one right for you. First round up for Preasy. Exactly what's going to take probably the longest to get used to as a new core. Unless it's keoz, just pop out, show him what's up. With the Galil, he's going to put him down. That's the whole A site that is gone. But there it is. Flatroo is just going to get that. Griller has gone down. Unfortunately, no more gas to be had. It's going to be a 4th round, and you can fire that one up. Look at Flatroo. Look at him walking right up. Op can come back. They can snap right down on your back, and Flatroo, that one is going to hurt tomorrow. Keoz barely survives, just barely. Each extremity right now for Into the Breach. A peculiar setup. I said matches. A peculiar timing for Preasy. 4 players going to be into middle, and the B site left alone. It's sinnopsyy that's going to pull the whole team back. What kind of fight can you get on the MAC-10? It's none at all, but it was just a ruse the entire time. Flatroo to take a cruise right to your head, and it's just going to be the bomb he's tucking into bed. Right behind triple the immediate trade, and Becky has already put his foot in the door for the Preasy retake in this round. Tucked into firebox, tucked into ramp is keoz. Look at Boros coming around middle. We'll check on him in about 5 seconds, but right now, the ship that has to stay afloat right now has got to be smooya at firebox, tapping this bomb once. It's going to be tacked down by Griller, sticking it. It's a 2nd round for Preasy in the smoke, and smooya just didn't pop up quick enough. He just threw. Pulls a rotation over, but that same player does just continue into CT. And there, that kill on Boros is going to mean so much. This is where the rest of the hit comes from, whether you like it or not. Player at triple, player at ticket. Look at that spam. That's actually going to be very successful. But this Opper burned to a crisp. And now it's just got to be on Shakes. How does he stand up at this position? It's with support. It's with the rest of the squad having his back. And now you got the swing to attack. Equipped has got this third round for Preasy. And the CT side, sure, it's been tough for them to this point, but they're not out of this first half yet. See if ITB is still looking invincible. Each time Preasy has gotten this round, they've gotten the response, but now the stage is set for Preasy to try and get this fourth. However, this is likely their final buy of the half. It's now or never, and now, when the lights are the brightest, you are just going to fight the hardest. You are going to get these two opening frags for Preasy, and now the round for ITB in these first 30 seconds are going to be just sent out of the mix. Walks out, Keoz, slowly clearing angles, and he's got to be careful about this one. But there is no way in hell that they expect this setup, but they do. But it's the 2 kills. You still have one more link in this, and Equip. He's equipping his patience. Now, you see sinnopsyy equipping the bomb, and he's going to equip Mouse 1. He's got a headshot, and now he's got support coming in through CT. Griller and a low HP Shakes is what opened up this round. Bomb to go on the side of triple, but now Keoz is going to have to go, and he goes into the spray transfer. A 1v2 for Keoz, a 4K on the round. Tied at a member's notice, and you can try and work up this catwalk, up connector, because now it seems that the next site has been crossed on the map in a big circle in red. They're going to be headed right towards it, and I'm afraid that Becky will be dead. A molly and a smoke to create a little bit of space, and Keoz just walks it up. It takes a great shot, a headshot at that, and Flatroo brings it forward. AK, this man wants the fight. He wants it today, and Boros, he's not going to see until tomorrow. 9-3 and ITB are going to get this one. Oh, goodness me, what a ridiculous half. They are looking so good. Lost to TSM. 12 frags. You've got a lot of firepower here on this A defense. Sinnopsyy, he wants to take a couple of headshots, and he's going to do just that. One player put to rest, and he can get a couple of more. You don't even know about Boros just yet, but they're going to be fighting right into CT with these smokes. Scratch that, because they're going to be moving into jungle, and this CT retaken just for him. And sinnopsyy, he's going to be your point man, and he's going to be your point guard. Another shot out of Equip, and now Becky's going to try and go. A headshot onto Boros, but the smoke is just going to be down onto triple, and Becky fading through the smoke, and he's gonna get that kill onto Flatroo. Sinnopsyy on the bomb, but now right back off of it. 2 versus 3, and right now you're gonna tap that bomb once again. He's gonna draw some shots, but it's gonna draw Smooya's gun, and he's just gonna get 1 kill. But there, it's gonna come down, and you're gonna have to swallow the blue pill on the side of ITB, because Preasy, they are with a new heart in this next half. Flashes up. Immediately, that rotation comes back through, and it's going to be naded. Nobody out like that just yet. So smooya maybe showed his card a little bit early, but so is sinnopsyy, and it's just going to be for the 1, but not for the 2nd. Oh, goodness me. Look at all these shots coming up from this stairs push. Boros and smooya are going to be frustrated with that one, but now Flatroo forced his hand, and his shots come out of the M4, and they hit well. What you got to pay attention to is the HP on Griller and Shakes in this one. That's why Griller's tucked up top. That's why Equip, he keeps the round in his head. He's got the round going from his barrel himself. We'll check upon him in a moment, but you're tucked all the way in con. And what is this? Clear by Keoz. This man just knows. And it's going to be a smoke to create a little bit of space, maybe a smoke on the bomb, and you get that peek, and it's going to be the crossfire. That's Griller peeking out from Palace. Let's see if he causes the malice. Gotten onto the site, and now this bomb halfway ticked. I would say malice complete, and now he's going to take Flatroo to take a seat. Griller with the 1v1 clutch, and I think Preasy are here to let him know that Mirage is not out of their grasp yet. Standing on the business, standing on a ramp, Molly to just go straight out. It's going to go right under the balcony, and sinnopsyy, he's going to give this one a personal look-see, but it's just going to be smooya coming right through the smoke like a torpedo. He's going to get that kill onto Becky and just duck the hell out. This time, it's Boros to have his turn from triple, and he can just isolate these fights. This is the Boros we know and love. This is why he gets paid the big bucks to make the boo-boos go away. 3 kills for Boros, and he just puts them all in the dirt. That one is definitely going to hurt Preasy's confidence. Just Griller, just equip on these pistols, of course. Just right around that corner, it's sinnopsyy that goes again into a ramp. How far does he go? Gun not out. That's going to be an understandable punish right there. Boros holding upper in. He's going to get that shot onto Griller. This whole squad has just been put down here at the beginning of this one. And Shakes, he is just right back to round number 18. Deja vu are just going to be happening. Just going to be experienced in the server at the moment. Flatroo, look at how far he's gone. And Becky, alone with the bomb, waits for equip, but I wouldn't blame him if he wanted to move a couple more feet up. Has his partner in crime, Flatroo. He's just going to hold it. A flash to be sent. Here it is right into the grill. Honestly, lined up perfectly. Flatroo, he tried to be ready for it. Tried to look away. Flashed right in his grill afterwards. Amazing support from your team. But unfortunately, that's all you can draw up. Maybe you can draw up a kill onto smooya right here. You check out your mini-map. That's a hell of a timing. Someone must have heard smooya moving. And it's game time out here. Timing, it's the saving grace. Maybe out towards A. It's gonna be smoke put forward, and you're just gonna have to move like this. It's gonna be a molly top of stairs, but it's a shooting gallery outside. It is 2 bodies that hit the floor, and I think Boros wants some more. A repeat in, and here it is. Boros 2 at the end, and it is just 1 member of Preasy. Can you chase him down? Can you actually find them in the end? I'm not sure that it is possible. You can try and tee off on a couple of these players, but I think you're going to be sent packing right to Ancient. You better have a carry-on because the rest of the squad is going to have to come with you. Preasy forced out of this first map. Solo mid in CCT, which put them in this position regardless. sinnopsyy, the first up to bat, and he is getting tagged, but still not in the bag, and he pops out, and he is soon put together. And now there's got to be 2 more members to retake in from cave right now. And Keoz, where's he going? Where's he going? He's got these retake flashes, I think, and he wants to send them out. Luckily, everybody is backed up for Preasy. This is a little bit insane because if they get boxed out of the site, it could actually get real weird up in here. Shots raining down, and equip, he's got to hit a couple himself, but right now, they've also just got to be a thorn in the side. They've just got to survive. Keoz, smooya, activating at the right time seemingly, but knocked out of the park. And right here, it's gone back. It's Flatroo 1v3, and he's got to hit him back to back right now. 96, 97, the clock is out, and the knives are out. Chris Evans is not here, but the round is for Preasy. They're going to get out of that one seemingly quickly. Up the ramp so quick, in fact, that you barely even get to realize it before Flatroo gets a kill. Immediately traded. Keoz back to back. He can get it going even better than before. This is amazing if Keoz can do all this work himself, but it's Boros' turn to just burn, and he's only got that first. Now it's time for Job. Going crying clutch again. Doesn't turn for that clutch, but it's sinnopsyy. Does have the frag and the first round. B right now. They are all just going to encroach back towards this site. Catwalk, and it's going to be sinnopsyy finding the frag onto equip. So now it's going to be Flatroo still hanging around. And what is this flank timing that Flatroo gets? It's 2 back to back just like that, and there is still a third hanging around in cave, but it is just Shakes, who has just witnessed a bloody murder taking place behind him. He has collected a couple of clues, but I'm not sure this detective is going to be able to solve the whole puzzle. It's Flatroo with 4 kills and a huge round for ITB, actually the 3K for the man, but the damage felt throughout this server, shaking the ground. Okay, maybe smooya's getting a little bored towards A. We know this man. It's an exciting time, and Boros, he is going to be at the bottom of middle. He's got to drum back, but now Boros, he's got the first crack, and he's got 2, but just immediately traded. Boros has kept this ship afloat, however. Shakes gets back all the way to CAD, and it's going to be 3 players gathering outside of this B site. Might be directly up the ramp. Flatroo had an awkward fight towards the bottom of the ramp last round, but this timing cannot be worse for Into the Breach, because now they're about to be into the creek with no paddle. They're locked out of the bomb site, and Flatroo is on a timing here, but does he find it? No, he is just shoved out, and now you are going to be up to fight in this one. It's smooya. This one, he's got a quick trigger, and they are just going to be slick, and he's just going to be flanked, and it's Griller to just put them on the plank. Let's see if he can walk it. Smoke down. smooya on the AWP has now got a call to make. Spamming right out of the smoke. Griller doesn't go for the spam. He holds his nerve. He holds it at the gas because he's letting it go. He's put him down. smooya tried his hand at the clutch, but it was Griller with the ice in his veins, the 1 versus 2, and through the bottom of middle first. And now smooya, he has a decision to make. And Flatroo, he's got an angle to hold, but look at sinnopsyy, the ex-Guild Eagles duo. They are coming in cohesion because they want to take him out just like that. There it is. Even smooya hopping into the mix. And that is how you kick Preasy right the hell out of the club. 5 players alive. Just shakes in the middle, keeping his life alive, but his chances in this round are likely that of just immediately trying to apply the pressure. Does get the damage on to Flatroo, but smooya, now you see how he is snapping down on the bodies. Roster together, start practicing, find something that works role-wise, then get it going, and they put in that T-side of control to it. And what is this? Flatroo, you call upon him like the angel, and he is going to deliver Death's Wish. Boros on the other side, and this is just unbelievable from Into the Breach. Into the Breach, just going again and again, calling on their star individuals. Flatroo just took the round into his hands that time. Into the Breach must have just been filled with confidence. Flatroo out of this smoke into the next round with a new chance, and Becky to just dance right back with them, but equip Keoz as well. But it's smooya, you know he's got good moves, but only if you give him the chance, if you give him the hand in mid, but only smooya. Right behind that, going right into the smoke, eventually found out, just gonna be drowned out. Flatroo has let you know, round and round out. This time you see his shoulder, and it's gonna be a flash that he's gonna have to work with. All of the space taken towards cave early, and he's found the spam onto Flatroo. So right now, you're gonna have to turn this car around, back towards middle. There's a roadblock, and it's smooya. He is letting no traffic through, lining him up with the AWP. Maybe, just maybe, he'll have to go for a quick scope. But smooya, what kind of shot is that? Immediately traded, but they've got an op on the other side as well. They've got 2 kills back to back, and Preasy still in this round with 1 minute remaining. B site empty. They have no idea, however, player to not have that heroic moment. He has ripped off the S of his chest this round, and this time he has got the entire league here with him because everybody is a star of their own here on ITB. All the way up middle, Flatroo gonna be just taking this initiative right here into house, and they're just gonna find his headshot like that. But it was Flatroo on the other side that actually got that done. The assist from the bomb site, and they're gonna get it all the way out. It's the flank in a B, but there are still 2 members of this defense here. Where else could they fight from? Griller, he's gonna go all the way around towards the ramp. Is that gonna be a move into the smoke? This is absolutely insane by Boros, but what other choice do you have? You gotta meet keoz with that much. It's keoz on the other side. Boros, that's what the game he likes to play. 2 put to the ground, tapped out by the golden eye, and now there's 1 more bottom of the ramp, and with his name on it, Griller, he is running away, and Boros, he has got that 1 bullet for you. Regardless, I think you're gone. I think you're dead. I think you're carried out in a casket, and Boros' visual, as a team, focus on yourself. You do your job right here. Every individual is doing their best. And smooya, even through just the most ridiculous circumstances, finding that opening kill onto the B site. Sometimes you just have to get it done that way. And Boros, every time you call for a frag, It's gonna come through at least by somebody. Flatroo again. He collects his 19th kill of the game. And you see the positioning already gained, and they are already on the hunt. This man is right on your tail. He's hungry for more, and you are just gonna get that nade right through boros. He is not gonna let you get out very free, at least. Scratch his left. Becky, he's now gonna have to fight for 4 players in this, and it should be over. Nades right through. They clear right out. Flatroo with that swing right back, running it down into Temple, and goodness me, into the breach. Not taking any prisoners, but Griller seemingly left player on average, actually towards that lower bunch. Flatroo, a headshot and a clean one at that. Just the balls to phase a smoke at this point and get a kill against the Ecos is absolutely insane. But there you go. You see how even less risky maneuvers can result in plays that they're just going to carry it over. But look at a timing like that, and look at that in the corner, just in the shadow of your nightmares where you least expect him to be. And right here, it's on the site. You got to confront this one at the bullseye, because right here, Agent Poindexter is rounding the site yet again, and he needs to put up a clutch for the Kingpin here in Hell's Kitchen. He has got that first, but if he can hit that one, he can certainly hit one more. That is sad and much more impressive, but keoz lining them up and shoving them right the hell out of the door. Just that. You see why. Larger deficits, but never the pressure on your head like this. It's going to be that molly right out, and you are a fish in a barrel. But Griller, he's a piranha. He bites back, and right here, right up in their face, it's going to be keoz to get that first frag. The Glills will have to go crazy here. This is an interesting investment from ITB. They're going to get what they can, because right now they're going to reap what they sow, and it's going to be all of that space going to be taken up into the B-bomb site. Look at where sinnopsyy can just try and insert this needle. He is going to be taking all of this blood for himself. The vampire has just been kicked out, just like that. Fangs, no fangs. You didn't even have a chance to set him in. It's gonna be shots up because they see this donut player. I actually like this play from keoz because that site player is no longer looking at the smoke. A timing found. That is exactly what they've got. And now another opportunity to turn this into a 2v2. This player is leaked out of Temple, and keoz, he is on this one tonight. Low HP and an exposed bomb planter is just going to mean that Equip can come into clean. They have called the crew. He showed up early and did the whole job himself. Has that bomb right next to him. This is going to be their place of business, their place of pursuit. Smooya in the cave. 3 players towards the back square. Check on Shakes in the moment. We'll get back to him. It's actually going to be Jobin that's on that flank. So now bomb's going to be put down, and they've got to get this going. It's a 3 versus 4. 4 versus 4, excuse me. And they're just going to put this one done. That's why there's so much emphasis on the flank, but it's got to come quicker. He's not going to find anybody at the bottom of the ramp. keoz, he's just going to thin out the herd towards the back, and there it comes down. And suddenly, the last man is going to be the flanker himself. And right now, he is just going to be put in the tanker. 13 rounds and a 2-0 for Into the Breach. They had their debut form against TSM yesterday. Was a 3-game series. But now Into the Breach is here. They are showing the Counter-Strike world what is up. 2-0 and 2 convincing maps against Preasy today. Back-to-back 13-7s on Mirage, where they lost to TSM. They have gained back their confidence, and then even the same scoreline from